Man United, sorry. This familiar phrase is once again uttered. From the top of the Italian bridge, away from the snowy Manchester, to the warm sunny Napo of the Mediterranean. He's dancing with Napoli. It only takes 26 seconds. Scotland has a goal debut. Maradona Stadium in Syria. In every arena, Mctominay is in very impressive form now, when contributing to 3 goals in last 3 games for this club. Consists of 2 phases of one construction at the hands of Antonio Conte, Scottish midfielder, to bring out all the strengths and limit your weaknesses. Coach that have seen the special qualities in this Mctominay and make the most of it. In Summerson Hack very definitely. The son of Caritas to Italy. In exchange for €30 million, they then made up another €60 million to bring back Maignan Ugate. After the start of the new season, while the blockbuster rookie still hasn't met expectations, the man whom the Red Devil has cast out is rising up in glory. Round 7 Serie Napoli have a reception Como, with the goal of BA points to strengthen the top. And in the 24th second, the host scored the opening goal number with a rhythmic mix of the duo that competed. Get a pass from Lukaku. Manchester United kick 1 beat past 2 before defenders, launching an unstoppable cross-angle shot. Before that, Mctominay has traveled up to 12.8 kilometers. In a draw against Juventus, assisted a goal in the victory over Monza, and scored in the background of victory over VA also Limo. From Lukaku's tectonic line, on the Maradona grass, where the hotspot Mctominay is now there. I even praised that. Former man's midfielder. United are an extremely comprehensive type of multi-purpose player, very flexible and sensitive to goals. This Mctominay thing, Sancho or many other players promoted HOA after that you leaving. Just it's not really a new script. Many stars. It's all turned into a farce and sink to the bottom of society at Old Trafford for 2 main reasons. It's not being put in the right role and under pressure from all sides. 7 years playing for Man United. Since I changed it a few times, this Mctominay is put into the system. Use the strongest points. Maybe just counting on your fingers. The 27-year-old is not passing the ball, sorry, but almost all of Man United's coaches all arranged low young Mctominay. That could be the central midfielder in a 4-2-BA diagram. Even the defensive midfielder in the 4-BA diagram. Mctominay is not a box to pog. Because outside the power, I have no sense, position and Kwong face sharp enough to play the cover. Man United Mctominay as caught fish climbing trees, as well as many cases to play the field. To remember his memories at Old Trafford. United fans will leave to the goals, deciding in the style of saving the master. That's Mctominay. It's only possible at certain times. It's usually from the backup tape. Then, it's the auditory sensitivity of the ability to penetrate the perimeter. Become a hidden lady. Virtual arbitration is very effective. Conte in Napoli right now, and this Mctominay are being played in the most appropriate role with your skill set. You're Conte left-sided in the BA midfield. People, Mctominay doesn't have to be brave about hits. Transfer ball in the system of Conte. The Scottish player's role is to run as much as possible. That's 12.8 kilometers against Juventus. It's a proof. Very eloquent 27-year-old midfielder, very active VA bang. Allowed to pull the ball upward, thanks to extremely good shielding skills. And the most special, Mctominay is now highly recommended. The intrusion of the and forbidden score zone, if possible. A central midfielder that when entering the table of Conte will become very scary. There's no coincidence. We've been practicing in situations like this. In training sessions. Mctominay is now a comprehensive and versatile player. He can play right behind the striker. You can kick quarterbacks for 3 or 2. Can even run wings in a 4-year scheme. One with a tendency to attack. Those are the compliments that Conte. It's for your rookie. Out Conte. It also points out that Mctominay's abilities have now been underestimated. Mctominay is now a player with a goal-scoring instinct. He's very good at running into the box. We've all seen it. Mctominay now has excellent technical qualities, as well as abundant power. And he's also very strong in the big fights. It's in your DNA. He's capable of smelling a lot of goals. Watching the Benet moon shine brightly on Italy. Former midfielder Robbie Zavit said that Man United made a big mistake selling him. I was surprised when Man United raided Ugate Casino. Play with Mainu. This arrangement seems inappropriate because Mainu to play next to someone who can go up and down. I think it's a big mistake if they're selling Mctominay. It really is. Besides the money collected on pushing Mctominay, this is also a way for the orbiter to clear space for Maignan Ugate. They spent €60 million to own this midfielder in the summer to upgrade the midline. but that ambition has so far been. They're still struggling in the Premier League and the Europa League. Real ghost Noel Ugate. They didn't win Ten Hag's trust. And he's also pretty reserved about using you. It was 9 from the beginning. Ugate, show yourself. Not really ready for the football environment. You've got a reputation as a heavy scanner. But the former PSG midfielder is still overwhelmed when experiencing speed and the strength of the British elite. Performance in 7 fading defeats 0-3 before Toner Prosper is a classic example of Ugate's passivity in the middle line. That's part of the reason. Make the Red Fund completely lose the battle. In the hands of Super quarterback you're away. They're very passionate about conflict. But almost. You didn't contribute much to control. This obstacle is familiar. There used to be a Mctominay. Same at Old Trafford. They were set up for Man United. Are they selling this Mctominay for 30 million euros? And then spend that extra dollar to buy a similar player. If United lose 7 at Old Trafford, the Red Devils will continue to be the focus with another classic farce in the transfer market. But even though the season is just starting, new recruits from PEG need more time to prove. Ugate is not only under pressure from fans, from your prices from the media, but also the brilliant performances of this Mctominay in Italy. At SAO, almost all the players over the years when leaving Manor like to molt so much. If there were only a few small cases at first, it doesn't say. More and more stars SAO spectacular pursuit away from the Old Trafford lights. In Turkey, Fred is carrying a very strong team of Fenerbahçe when reunited with Mourinho. On your land, Ajen Sancho as Phoenix. Take off all the pressure. Let your feet dance again. 3 appearances for Chelsea. Sancho pocket BA construction full of confidence. As an answer to Ten Hag. Just like this Mctominay, the 2 names above, he was not given his role at Man United. Fred is a love affair with Pog to Pog on dynamic. It could also be a weapon from line 2, with unexpected intrusions. But at Man United, the Brazilian midfielder is almost always kicked at the bottom of the line. The midfielder presses the ball and always rotates under great pressure, which was never Fred's forte. Sancho is a very maneuverable wing cover. That means you need a fullback. Play with your wings to support the attack. In Dogbowl you get along with Hakimi to create a pair of identical atoms on the right. Sancho is very lonely at United. The story of Sancho, Fred, Mctominay now, or even Lukaku, and many other cases. It's been a problem at United for years. They're still qualified players, likely though not yet excellent, but when put in the right system, not playing under the pressure of a media team, they will always rise. Very flying.